Cheers! I resorted to alcoholism like any good artist does, but that's another topic. Today we are talking about Globasa. Globasa is an Orc slang and basically the closest relative to Pannonia. Let's dive right into it. History. The creator of Globasa is Hector Ortega. He was interested in linguistics from an early age, but became interested in Creole languages in 2000. Quite early on, he developed the future ideas for Globasa: truly international lexicon, simple phonology, and simple grammar. He was an active Esperantist since 1994, but his encounter with Neopatois in 2009 and with Pannonia in 2017 were probably the most important, because these languages are the closest to Globasa. Nonetheless, he had a few points of criticism regarding Pannonia. The phonology seemed a bit more complex than it was necessary, and there were other issues, including similar sounding words such as the pronouns. He convinced Risto Kupsala, the creator of Pannonia, to change the phonemic inventory, though Hector was still not satisfied with Pannonia's morphology and syntax. Later on, he started work on Globasa, which was released in April 2019. Additionally, just look at this beautiful flag design. Phonetics and writing system. Globasa has 5 vowels and 20 consonants, which are written with all the Latin letters, which you know from English, except Q. Poor Q. Most of the letters are pronounced just like their corresponding IPA sounds. Some exceptions include ch, ch, j, sh, and y. Concerning phonotactics, Globasa tries to be neither too simple nor too complex. It has a limited number of onset consonant clusters and a maximum of 1 coda, aka syllable final consonant, for ordinary words. Grammar. Nouns have no singular plural distinction, no articles, and usually no gender. You usually have to use modifiers or prefixes to indicate such things. You could indicate female gender with fem and male with man, making femanian mean femboy. Kinda. Nouns and verbs have the same form, like lala. Mi lala bon lala, I sing a good song. There are a lot of moods and tenses for verbs, which can be formed by prefixes or particles like le, indicating the past. Adjectives and adverbs can be used interchangeably and are written in front of the head word. Globasa has a lot of derived words, just like German or Esperanto. Donaudampfschifffahrtselektrizitäten Hauptbetriebswerkbau unter Beamtengesellschaft. You can add prefixes, suffixes, or you can fuse 2 roots together, or more. Finally, the sentence structure is subject-verb-object. SOV and OSV are also possible using the particle L to mark the direct object. There is a metric ton of other grammar to unpack, but just Google it. Now it's time for vocabulary. Before creating new words, an attempt is made to create the words through word formation. When this doesn't happen, Globasa has an in-depth methodology for finding new words. It leads to a really balanced outcome. Almost every major language and language family has a decent representation. In contrast to other Orc slangs, Globasa has a lot of non-European words. Example. As always, my go-to example is the Lord's Prayer, probably because it has been used for linguistic comparisons for ages. Imissu patre, huiusen in Theodom, iussu name am besantogi, iussu vanguia am atta, iussu volle am befale, den pul in dunia com in Theodom, am gibetas imi nundin imissu moidin liroti, gi am mafu imissu malfale, den pul com imi mafu ete huda malfale antimi. Giam no isintas imi nasoko tucel in yoho, mas am hurugi imi of buria. Amen. Conclusion, it's time for a personal opinion. Gosh, I like Globasa. It's as international and culturally neutral as it gets. The analytic and semi-synthetic grammar is great. My usual annoyance is the fact that y is written as y and not J. But that's just an irrational personal opinion. My favorite is probably how easy it is to form new words. Generally, I will start learning it, and for now it gets the unofficial official semi-serious seal of approval. One could argue though that it's harder to learn than Esperanto or other languages, but we'll see. I hope you enjoyed the video. Write your opinion and suggestions for future videos in the description, subscribe and like, and goodbye!